don't realize the gift of Allah, so use your eyes in a way that will result in you entering paradise. When you've lowered your gaze for the sake of Allah, you deserve something that side. The payment is coming. When you've swallowed your anger, payment is coming. It's coming. Sometimes you are told, اختر من أي الحور شاء. It's in the hadith. You choose whichever hur you would like. You know, subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant it to us. May He open our doors. So, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran describes something important. Every time we hear, we say, Jannatin tajri. I'm sure the word tajri is always there. You know, the little children, they ask me sometimes, what's the meaning of tajri? Is tajri going to be in Jannah? And you start saying, no, tajri means that which is flowing. But the Arabic language has mentioned after the term flowing, what is going to be flowing. So what will be flowing? Tajri min tahtiha al-anhar. Beneath this garden, there will be flowing rivers. But rivers of what? So these rivers will be everlasting, they never run dry. They are at a distance that you would like. Now, how is my garden going to be? Only Allah knows. But what I do know is if I want to see that river flowing, I will be able to see it. Who does it belong to? Me. How long is it? The least would be 2,000 years. Remember, we're using time to describe distance. The least of my river. And what's the river? So Allah describes a river of pure honey. Imagine. Why pure honey? Did you know 90% of the honey in the market is not pure? Did you know that? Everyone's looking at me. Believe me, 90% of the honey that's available, you know, in the stores is not actually pure honey, even though they write 100% pure. It's not actually pure. Pure honey is something else, subhanAllah. Pure honey is extremely expensive and there is a big shortage of it on the globe. They cannot make ends meet. So this is why they have a specific way of, you know, this farming, honey farming, where half of it is actually sugar. Allahu Akbar. May Allah protect us. Imagine we saying Allah protect us from sugar. What that means is Allah protect us from the deception. There's a lot of deception going on. Jannah, the Quran says, pure honey, not manganese honey that's found down the road. No, pure honey. And what is it? A river. So the benefits of pure honey in the dunya, it is something that will be found in the purest of its form in paradise. I cannot describe the purest form for you, but Allah has sent it down to us through the bee in order for it to be a shifa for me and you. The Quran says that. But in its form, in the dunyawi form, in the form that is made specially for this world. You know, it's like the speck. We, in my part of the world, we're allowed to import motor vehicles directly from Japan. And what happens is, when you want to order cars, vehicles, they tell you this spec is only for Japan. Wow, what a beautiful vehicle, so beautiful. It's only for Japan. You don't get it anywhere else. It's the top spec. And if you were to see in a country like this, that spec doesn't even exist here. Why am I saying this? Because man always needs examples to understand, you know. So although we are using a far lower example for something far higher, but just to bring it closer to the mind, if I were to tell you honey in the dunya, do not think it's going to be the same speck of honey in the akhirah. Don't. It's a totally different speck. You don't get it here. You won't know about it. You need to get there first, and then inshallah you'll see what it's talking about. The same applies to milk that doesn't go bad. Neither does the color change, nor does the smell change, nor does the taste change. Subhanallah. Milk. A river of milk. Imagine white. Today, you have the Thames down the road, subhanallah. As dirty as it is, nobody will take a cup and put it in and drink to say, the Thames, I've drank the water of the Queen. Nobody would do that. Nobody. Because we know that the minute there is a little bit of, you know, pollution this way, that way, the water needs purification. Before you drink it, the honey don't need no purification, the milk don't need no purification, neither does it need pasteurization, homogenization, whatever else the honeys go, meaning the milk goes through. It doesn't need any of that. It's yours. It's as pure, and it has the benefits that you would like it to have. And it will quench you, and at the same time, as much as you drink, you will feel quenched, and when you want more, you will still feel like you need more, and you continue drinking as you wish, how you wish, and don't worry, you will never have too much of the dairy product. Because the beauty of it, it's not going to be the milk of a cow. It is the milk of Jannah. Like we said, the honey is not the honey of a bee. It is the honey of Jannah. How Allah has it there, He knows. If He has chosen a method, He knows. Whatever He's described to us, we stop there. We don't need to add or subtract. So we say there will be honey of its own nature. There will be milk of its own nature, subhanallah. There will be water, subhanallah. Water also that is so pure it can be drunk immediately. And at the same time it has the benefits of quenching, the benefits of a taste that is unique. And on top of that, there will be flowing rivers of what is termed as khamrin ladhatin lisharibin. Khamrin ladhatin lisharibin. The Mufassirin say here the term khamr does not refer to the blocking of the brain. You know, khamru ma khamar al-aqlu wa ghatta. Normally the term khamr refers to that which intoxicates. But there is no intoxication in that. It is pure, completely pure. How? Well, let's get there, inshallah, we will find out. Allahu Akbar.